What's up? It's your boy MuddBabi, Mr. Hop Out, Hop Back In. Once I walk down, you and your man's coming from Charleston, West Virginia, on Industry's Most Wanted.
Point blank range, I should be dead, but they was aiming for my legs. Fuck the state in the feds, I drill myself, I want him dead. We spin shit like ceiling fans, could water whip with both hands. Really plug, no middleman, I fucked it then, I did it in. He want water, spin his bin, free my niggas out the pen. Can't speak on shit I never did. Holla flame, I blend a wrist. My heart too cold, can't love a bitch. My arms will slide if they slip.
What's going on, man? It is your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live on the Industry's Most Wanted podcast. Big Industry's Most Wanted, not the little one. I heard we got West Virginia in the building.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
It's the one and only MuddBabi checking in. What's going on with you?
Nothing, man. It's chilling.
It's good to have you here. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Give me some love.
Thank you.
Boom. We're going to start it off just like that. Well, listen, we got MuddBabi checking in from West Virginia. You got a lot going on in the industry. Kind of give us a rundown of, what MuddBabi has going on right now.
Right now, I'm working with Authentic Empire. Working on them on a management deal right now. And, just putting some music out there. Working on the EP, Tears of a Soldier mixtape that I'm working on. Just everyday life.
Yeah, most definitely. Shout out to AE. Shout out to Boom Man. How about you? He just moved to my city. He just moved to Tampa. I'm like, and then he be posting all these videos like out by the water where he's jogging on the boats. I'm like, you are making me homesick because that's what I miss the most about.
He living his best life.
He is living his best life. Shout out to Pinky and shout out to David, and everybody over there at AE, man. Big AE, not the little one.
Big AE, not the little one.
Definitely. Let's take it all the way back, though, because I want people to understand your journey. Take us back to your childhood growing up in West Virginia. What was that like for you?
Fun and dirty. It was, I ain't had my mom or nothing like that. My aunts and them raised me.
Yeah.
My mom went to prison, so I was raised by my aunts.
Yeah.
Just fun, really. You know, as a kid, it's fun until you get to the stages where you start realizing everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was all right.
Definitely. I know that you said around the age of 7, you seen the feds actually take your mom. Yeah. That has to be completely traumatizing to a 7-year-old, not being really, probably even understanding fully what's going on, for number one, and two, coming to the realization that she's not coming back home. Yeah. They're not picking her up to take her to a party and bringing her back home. She's not coming back. Dive into that, if you don't mind, just a little bit. Like, how did that impact you at that age?
It made me grow up very, 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 very fast.
Yeah.
Because I had 2 little sisters at the time. That was my mom got 7 kids.
Okay.
And 4 of us was living with her.
Yeah.
So my older brother, he was pretty much on his own already.
Yeah.
And staying with his friends. And my little sisters, basically, I had to be their big brother without being their dad. Even though we grew up, even though my aunt raised us, I still had to replace that, you know what I'm saying? And they kept me on my toes.
I can imagine. You had to grow up real fast.
Yeah. But, I wouldn't change none of it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Listen,
I really feel like everything is already written from the day that we're born.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has a different journey, a different path in life. We can't question it. Some people, unfortunately, check out earlier than others, and they transition. And that's all God right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you were raised, you said, by your aunt.
Yeah.
Shout out to her.
Aunt Kim, shout out to you.
Yeah, definitely. She stepped in. And how many of your siblings was she raising?
She actually was raising more than just my mom's kids.
Yeah.
She was raising her own sibling, her own daughter, Angel, my nephew Kayshawn, my 2 little sisters, and me. And then my sisters would come down from Ohio every summer. And then she had another, which was my cousin, but she raised him like a son too. My cousin Damon, he would stay like every weekend with me. So that was like my brother without being my twin brother.
Your brother from another,
you know
yeah.
What I'm saying? So she was the go-to one.
Shout out to her. Bless her heart. Like, it takes a really special person to step in and do that.
Yeah, dude.
To raise kids that are not yours, even if they are blood related. It's a big task, you know, to take on. So definitely shout out to her, you know.
Thank you, Auntie Man.
You deserve all your flowers, sis, most definitely. I really commend her for doing that. What age did music start becoming a passion for you, or something that you were interested in doing yourself?
I've always been a DMX fan.
Okay.
And my mom loved Eve.
The Rough Riders.
She even cut her hair off, bald-headed, blonded, and everything.
I know that's right.
Listen,
I love that look.
When he came out with that, I was like, you know, that I used to always listen to music. And then, you know, the feds took my mom away, and my little sisters was crying and stuff. So I'm in there just sitting there trying to console them, and I just came up with a little song, you know what I'm saying? And, they still to this day clown me about it.
That's cute though.
They like, you should record that song one day. I'm like, man, nobody gonna listen to that, girl. Get out of here.
They would.
So I'm gonna say, like, when they when they took my mom away, and then at the age of 12, when I really started, like, when I dove straight into the streets. You know what I'm saying? And I got locked up, sitting in the cell. You ain't got shit else to do.
Yeah.
You ain't got nothing else to do but sit there.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know and
you got time on your hands.
So that's when I really kind of wrote my first song.
What age was that at?
12.
You got incarcerated at 12?
Yeah, juvie.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh, but
hey, nah, because, you know, I'm down here for my daughter's 14th birthday.
Yeah.
And I got a 13-year-old son, so I always tell them, like, man, watching y'all grow up and knowing what I went through in my life and how I grew up is amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because to see y'all doing the things that y'all actually want to do and able to do, you know, and not without too many restrictions on it, it makes me real happy. You know what I'm saying?
You've got to be extremely proud, because as a fellow parent, one thing that I know is we always want our kids to do better than us.
Always.
Hands down. You know, I always prayed for that. Please let my son, and he does do better than me. You know what I'm saying? Slick. And it sounds like your kids are on the path to do the same. You know, they're not getting in trouble. What are your son and your daughter into?
My son is into basketball.
Okay, he's a hooper.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Well, mainly basketball.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen him play football.
He's a hooper. Okay.
My daughter, she's a track. She's real good in track.
She's dusting them. She out there getting it.
Yeah.
That's dope. What does she run in track?
The 200 hurdles.
Oh wow, she does the hurdles.
Hurdles, and 100 relay.
She's fast.
Or some 4x4 relay, I think.
The 4x4. Yeah, my son ran track too. He did the 100 meter and he did the 4x4. Like, he was the anchor where he was the N1 grabbing the baton, because he was the fastest one out there. Yeah. So that is dope. They live out here in the Atlanta area?
No, my son live in North Carolina. My daughter live in West Virginia.
Okay, that is dope. That is really, really dope. I know you're super proud of them. Are they at all interested in music?
They love it.
Yeah.
I mean, they love that I'm doing it. I can say that.
Yeah.
They like, I let them listen to it. I let them criticize, like, you know how you can give your family or go to your family or your friends for advice or see what they say about it.
Yeah.
And think, you know what I'm saying? Or you might send them something, or they might not share it or something like that. And you expecting them to share it, you know what I'm saying? But they might do it for someone else. So I bypass all that.
Of course.
And, you know, kids is the future anyway.
Yes.
So I just ask my nephews, nieces, my kids, like, listen, what y'all think about this? Oh, yeah, uncle, this said no for. Oh, yeah, dad, you know. I'm like, all right.
They're going to give you their honest opinion. That's one thing I can say about kids is they are so transparent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They have no filter.
Yeah.
You know, if someone looks like their hair is a mess or crazy, they're going to tell them. Same thing. They're going to tell you if your music is not up to par, because at their age, they are some of the biggest influence in the industry because of like TikTok and Instagram. Mm-hmm. A lot of these youngins are who is making this music go viral.
Yeah.
So their opinion matters.
Definitely.
Absolutely. So you started doing music at a fairly young age. When did you really start taking it seriously, saying, you know what, I got to get my business together. There's money to be made here because I'm leaving it on the table. How long has that been?
It's been about, I got serious in 2018.
Okay.
Then I went through a little incident. I had to take some time off, had to, you know what I'm saying, get myself together.
Yeah.
And I got back, once I got myself together, I got back serious. So like this last 2 years that I've been working with Authentic, I've really been like, I ain't gonna say putting my all into it because I know I ain't been putting my all into it. I'm gonna say I've been giving it at least 70%.
Yeah. Let's talk about that a little bit because I commend you for that. Like you said, you've had reasons you had to step away and then you come back.
Yeah.
We all have, life be lifing, right? We go through things, you know, and there's times, you know, where we have to take a little step back because we have to handle real life stuff. Not saying that this isn't real life, but you like personal life stuff. Yeah. And then you just get right back to it. So it sounds like music is an absolute passion for you because it keeps calling you back.
Yeah.
Definitely. When did you link up with AE?
About January, 2 Januaries ago.
Okay, so you've been working with them for a long time. So are you like officially managed by AE?
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah.
Okay, because I
just locked that in.
I love that. Congratulations on that too. You know, one thing I know about Boom Man is he knows talent because he was an artist himself.
Yeah,
you know, I've known Boom Man since he was a music artist, long time ago. So, you know, be honest with it. What has it been like working with AE? How has it helped you?
It definitely opened my eyes up to the stage, to that bright light. That, you know what I'm saying? Because they put you on that stage.
Yeah.
You know, they give anybody the opportunity. That's what attracted me to them. You know what I'm saying? And plus the name Authentic. So I'm like, yeah, that's some authentic. That's real authentic what they doing. So
yeah,
it's been cool. You know what I'm saying? No complaints.
Definitely. That's what I love to hear, man, because, you know, like there's a lot of companies out here that overpromise and underdeliver.
Yeah.
Of course, I ain't gonna say none of their names because we don't do that. But you know, AE, like I said, I've known Boom Man for a long time. Shout out to Pinky and David and everybody else over there, Carrie, everybody that's involved at AE. It's always been on the up and up with them, and they put artists in positions to get seen, like with the music fest that they do, and you know, like stuff like that is important. Have you performed at any of their events?
Yeah. It's It's one today.
Yeah.
At 5 o'clock. Like I say, it's up to the artist. If they gonna put you in a position, you know what I'm saying, and you as an artist, you're gonna have to deliver on your end. You know what I'm saying? So don't come half stepping.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
You just said a mouthful right there. I have to elaborate on that. It is absolutely up to the artist. Artists, y'all have to take accountability because these situations can present themselves to you, like an AE or, you know, there's a lot of other dope labels and stuff out there. But it's up to the artist to really put that work in. Yeah. Oftentimes, artists feel like now they got like a machine behind them. They can sit back and chill. No, you need to go even harder. You know, that is important. What's been the biggest lesson you've learned in this music industry? I know you probably learned a few, but give me one.
Biggest lesson is same as just like anything else in life, man. You got to do you. Yeah. You know, like, don't stop. Just do you. Regardless if somebody tell you, you know what I'm saying, you trash, go back and fix it. Ask them why they say you trash. You know what I'm saying? What you think how I can fix it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just every day with me. Yeah. For real.
I love that response. You said if someone tells you you're trash, ask them what they think makes you trash. Rather than saying, man, F you or whatever, ask them why.
Yeah, everybody want to get hostile quick. You know
they do. People, listen, if you don't have thick skin, this is not the industry for you. Nah. Because not everybody's going to love your music, and that's okay. That's okay. Yeah. Like you said, keep doing you, because when you're your most authentic self, you're going to attract the most authentic fan base. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you want. Yeah. Definitely. I love that. What are you enjoying the most about being a music artist?
Being able to express the other side of what's going on, what these youngins got going on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? the youngins on that drill. It's the other side of that. You know what I'm saying? So just really just being able to express that side and then also show the authentic me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I like about it.
Do you find that creating music is like a form of therapy for you?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Because what you might not be able to feel safe or confident to say to the next person, you can go in there with that mic and say anything.
Yeah.
And say it how you want to say it. And that one thing about it, that mic ain't gonna say nothing back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, you know, people be, when you tell them something, they don't want to hold accountability or however you want to put it, they want to turn it around and put it on you, or, you know, so I look at it as therapy.
I agree. I absolutely agree. And we all have to find something that's a form of therapy for us, because mental health is real.
Yeah.
We all go through anxiety from time to time. You know what I'm saying? We all go through a little bit of stress sometimes, just because the way life is. And finding an outlet such as creating music is a beautiful form of therapy, because you can, like, just, you know, truly express yourself. And something my OG says, shout out to Bigger Rankin, you know what I'm saying? Bigger Rankin, y'all got to get that work in.
Definitely.
Bigger always says, he says a lot of stuff because he be dropping them gems because he's a true OG. He says, stop pointing the finger and start pointing the thumb. And a lot of people don't do that. They want to blame everybody else for why something's not working out for them, rather than taking that accountability.
I tell my kids, don't point the finger, because if you point the finger, always understand this: you got 3 point back at you.
Man,
when you got 3 point back at you, that's letting you know you just as guilty as the person that you pointing the finger at.
Oh God.
So hold yourself accountable. Understand what you did, where you made your mistake at. Move on.
Yeah.
And don't make it again. Even if you do make it again, just try not to make it a third time, because the third time you might not make it back.
No, that is facts. I love that you're instilling some wisdom into your kids, because it's important. They need to hear it.
Yeah.
Especially from someone like you, because one thing I can tell you about a girl like your daughter, our first love is always our father. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, that's so important that you're instilling that. And then, of course, your son, you're probably like his superhero. You know what I'm saying? He's looking up to you. So it's like, it's up to you to instill that in them. And it sounds like you're doing a phenomenal job. Great job, Dad. Absolutely, most definitely. What do you got going on while you're out here? I know you got a birthday. You got doing a birthday party?
Yeah. Well, no, I'm just letting her and her friends do them. Last night we was on the scooters and we just
having fun.
I'm just letting them do them.
Yeah.
I'm down here, you know, working.
Yeah.
Got this showcase. Well, I ain't going to say it's a showcase. It's a performance with all AE artists performing today.
Where's that at?
I can't even tell you.
I'm gonna have to look at the flyer.
I can't even tell. I'll just put it in the GPS and go.
Go, yeah. Definitely. Yeah. So that's good. I love the fact that during the time that you're here, while your baby girl is having fun with her friends, you're still able to squeeze some business in. You're here. We're doing this. You know what I'm saying? Getting to know each other. The world's getting to know you. You're performing later. When do you guys leave back out?
We might leave out later next week.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna be here for a little minute. What else you got going on while you out here? Just having fun?
I'm probably just going to hit up a couple studios, try to put some more songs together for this mixtape I'm trying to put together.
Definitely. Do you have any studios that you go to out here normally?
I'll really kind of let them pick it, but if they don't pick it, then I'll just get on Google and I give anybody a chance. I ain't got no.
I'll just make a great recommendation for you if AE doesn't point you to one. There's a studio. In fact, it's only about 10 minutes from here. It's called Soul Asylum.
Okay.
In my opinion, it's one of the nicest studios, not just in Atlanta, but like in the Southeast region. It's beautiful. And they're the only studio in the state of Georgia that does Dolby Atmos, which is like the new technology for mixing and mastering your music to get that top quality sound. So it's literally like 10 minutes up the road from here. So
I'll have to check them out.
Yeah, I'll give you the information. I know the owner and his wife. Phenomenal. Shout out to Mr. Capone and Amber. So definitely, it's a beautiful studio. You would love it. So just a recommendation, and they don't hit people in the head as far as pricing and stuff like that. So definitely. So let's talk about this EP that you have in the works. Tell us the title again.
Tears of a Soldier.
Tears of a Soldier. First and foremost, I love the title. it's pretty self-explanatory because you are a soldier and you've probably been through a lot of, you know, emotional stuff, you know, trauma with not losing your mom, but her being taken away at such a young age. What was the inspiration behind the CP?
Throughout my life, I just been through so much. Like I feel like I never got a break. It was always one thing after another, after another, after another. Then I got a twin sister.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Her and my nephew were out fishing 2 years ago, and they drowned fishing. And
oh my gosh, you're about to make me cry.
Instead of crying, like the crazy part is like I didn't cry. Like when it happened.
You're about to make me cry though. I'm emotional because I lost my sister too, so I know how difficult that is. Oh my gosh.
So when I didn't cry, you know what I'm saying? I was actually out here at the beach in South Carolina, and you know, I just thought about everything. Like, man, I got to get everything together and stuff like that. So thinking back, whenever I was putting this together, I'm like, dang, you know, first I was gonna go with Diary of a Cold Winter.
I like that too. You know that could be another project.
So I'm like, I don't know about that one. Because we born in January. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, Then one day I was just in the studio, got all emotional. And then my best friends, like I call him my little brother, he's like, man, he always saying, you a general, you a general. You a general. You a soldier turned general. So, you know, I was like, all right, Tears of a Soldier.
I love it. That is a fire name, and it really, truly represents who you are. Yeah. You are a soldier. For you to still be here to talk about after everything you've been through, I commend you. Yeah. Because some people, again, they won't take that accountability and they'll blame everybody else, and then they're just sitting home looking crazy in the face. You're out here getting to it. And my condolences. So you lost your sister and your nephew? Yeah. Man, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's tragic. How long ago was that?
Exactly 2 years ago. Actually, the 19th that just passed was the day.
Oh my gosh!
It happened. So it was like coming down here was like the perfect time. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's
where did this happen?
Back home where I'm from in Charleston, West Virginia.
Do they have like a riptide? Is that what happened?
Nah, we love fishing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She taught me how to fish.
Yeah.
And, she just was out fishing. She really wasn't familiar with the area, and I was out on vacation and she was calling me. I was supposed to be there.
Oh man.
And somebody recommended them to go there.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying, I would have told her not to go there, especially with the kids and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was just a freak accident.
That's crazy, man. But you know, like we were saying earlier on, everything's written from day one. Yeah. We can't question it. We can't get angry at God. We just have to understand that they fulfilled their purpose already while they were here, whatever that may have been. They fulfilled their purpose and God called them home. Yeah. You know, just know we all getting called home
at some point in time.
Get right with your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ so you can go to heaven, please. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say that for sure. So losing your nephew and your sister, man, like how did that, and this might sound crazy, but I'm the type of person that I always try to pull a positive out in every situation. I've lost my sister and my mother, but what I learned from that is obviously life is short. We have to live it to the fullest. Yeah. But it also made me more aware of who I want to deal with and who I don't because of life being so short. Losing them, what positive did you take away from that?
To just continue being me. Like, life goes on, you know what I'm saying? Just like you say, like, life goes on. Like, I don't blame nobody. I don't hold no own. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I question God, you know what I'm saying? That was my twin and stuff like that. But, you know, I just feel like when I go back home, when I leave here, I'm going fishing. So, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I ain't, you know, I can't say that I'm more at peace. You know what I'm saying?
Made you stronger, probably.
Yeah, like, yeah.
I would say, especially since she was your twin, that probably made you way stronger because now you're like living for her and you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're living her legacy because you can't get no closer than a twin.
That was my number one fan.
Man.
That was my number one fan.
Well, definitely, you know, my condolences to you for losing both of them. And I'm sure that even after the years have passed, a couple years, it's still difficult, but it gets easier though.
I mean, you just get better with it every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Let me ask you this with your mom. Did she come home from the, she did? Okay. Where does she live at now?
She live back where I'm from.
How's your relationship with her?
Getting on my nerves.
Shout out to Mom Dukes, man, most definitely. And that's probably a precious relationship for you as well. That's you know.
I mean, her and my twin were like ace boon coon.
Yeah.
My twin wake up in the morning, she go get my mom. They together. But so now, like, I try my best to, like, because I'm like a real private, secretive person. I like to be by myself.
Yeah.
And my twin, she was the life of the party.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, her and my mom were real close. And her and my mom actually lived in Ohio together. And then when that happened, my mom told me she wanted to move down here. So we made that happen. Got her stuff together. And she doing good every day. She lived down the street from me.
I love it. I love
so
it.
I just try to really replace, like, what my twin was doing and be that for my mom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cut the distance out a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. That probably means the world to her too.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you, like, when I lost my mom, there was the pain. I experienced a lot of pain when I lost my sister. But then when I lost my mom, I was just like, that was just something it's unexplainable. And I tell anybody out here, if you have any type of animosity between you and your mom or your dad, fix it if you can.
You better dead it quick.
Yes, because we don't know when they may not be here anymore.
One mom, one dad.
Yeah.
And whatever siblings that they give you, that's it.
That is it.
That's your family.
That's our family, man. and I love the fact that, you know, you have a beautiful relationship with your family, man. Speaks a lot for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I could tell that you're very mild mannered. So I could tell, like you said, you like to keep to yourself. Believe it or not, I'm the same way. I know I'm kind of loud and obnoxious when I'm here, but when I leave here, I like going home. Like, I can't wait to get home. That's my peace of mind right there. Yeah. Definitely. So, Tears of a Soldier, how many songs are we going to anticipate?
I want to put 20. I want to be on some old Wayne type back in the day, 21. But my producer like, man, that's too many songs. I'm like, too many songs for you to edit and all of that. You mean? But now I'll probably do like 16.
Okay,
yeah,
definitely.
Like 16.
And you can always have a follow up, a sequel to it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, like a part 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a part 2 to it for sure.
Definitely. So, who are some of the producers that you worked with, as far as, you know, not the mixing and mastering, but who made the beats?
Really, I only mess with one producer,
okay,
which is my producer back home.
Okay.
Shout out to Cali One. He from Tunisia, Africa. He been in America for 4 years.
Okay.
And me and him been working for 2 years, and we clicked like instantly.
Chemistry.
Yeah, because I was going to a bunch of other dudes around my city and getting them to record me, and some of them dudes were artists. And, you know, I was like, man, forget all this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So once I met him and we got it together, I stopped going. Ain't no need of me to go where he do everything for me.
Absolutely. When you build that relationship and that chemistry with somebody that understands how you want your music to sound, which is, I know, vital for a music artist. You want a certain sound.
Yeah.
Stick with that person.
Yeah.
So he's doing the production and also the engineering, like the mixing and mastering. Everything. Does he record you as well?
He do my videos, my artwork. Man, listen, he is a one-stop shop. I be telling him, I say, man, listen, you are a millionaire and you just don't even know it.
Nah, facts.
You playing games right now. I be telling him, like, bro, you playing games. Like, yo, he set up my website.
What?
He's 30 minutes.
He sounds like he's so humble and a jack of all trades.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
What is his name?
Cali One.
Cali One.
Yep.
Is it ONE or just the number 1?
ONE.
Okay, so Cali One. Shout out to you, bro, man, for creating magic out here and getting his sound top notch because I've heard it and it sounds quality. There are some other ones I let him hear that weren't quality from someone else. We ain't gonna tell you who though. No, but that is dope. So you have been working with him, so he's gonna be working on the project for you. Yeah. Everything. He's gonna be shooting some visuals for you as well.
Yeah, he does everything.
Okay, is the EP already in the works?
It's already in the works. I'm just moving things around. I might go to the studio and make a song, and I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna take this song, I'll put this on there.
Yeah.
Because now that like I'm getting into my, I don't know what you want to say. I can't say my bag. I guess I'm finding my lane or my flow or whatever. Since I'm finding my flow, I'm I feel like every time I go into the studio, I'm like, man, this is a better song than the last one.
There you go.
So I'm like, I want to take this one off, put this one on there, and you know what I'm saying? So we're just moving some stuff around.
I think most artists deal with exactly what you said. They'll create a song and in their mind, this is the best song I made. But then the next one, you're like, yo, this one's even better than this one. So it becomes like almost difficult. Like, what do I put out? Because each one I do is better and better. So with the songs that are going to appear on there, you said you want to do approximately 16 on there. Are some of them going to be ones that you already had in the vault ready to go? Or are you creating specifically all 16 for the album?
Some of them is basically I've been creating them all for this mixtape in the sequence of it, because I probably want to go up to like 5. So I got two mixtapes ready already. It's just that, like I said, I just keep moving things around and, you know, sitting down with my management team and getting things in order. You know what I'm saying? So once I be able to do all that, I'm probably gonna do it like December.
That's dope. So that's going to be the anticipated release time is around December,
November,
January?
December.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. Do it at the end of the year. That way you leave the year with a bang.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it'll still kind of trickle into the new year. Yeah. Still going to be new because the whole world hadn't heard it just yet. Yeah. Maybe you can get Bigger on the intro for one of them or something.
That's the goal.
Come on, Bigger.
That's the goal.
He needs that platinum voice on his intro. You know what I'm saying? So we can get some of them plaques for you.
Definitely.
Where do you want to go with your music? Like, let's look at the bigger picture. If you could fast forward, we'll say 5 years from now, in the perfect scenario for MuddBabi, what would it be?
I really don't. I after like watching the industry and getting into it and seeing how it's what's going on and stuff, I really ain't too big on mainstream, really. Like all that, I ain't
it's a lot
on that. Yeah, that's too much. You know what I'm saying? So I'm more so like the business side. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna get my own label off the ground. The right pieces to put together and stuff like that. Yeah. So I'm more so focused on the business side of it.
Smart move. There's nothing wrong with the fame, but you have to be really, in my mind, a special kind of person, because I personally don't want to have to go to Walmart and have security with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I like being out and outside. You know
exactly. So, without people mobbing you, wanting to talk to you and wanting to rap for you and take photos. And
I mean, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? And but I ain't. If it happened, it happened.
You're not pressed on it, though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't like these younger guys coming up here saying this is, I ain't tripping on that.
I think you have the right attitude about it. Like you said, if it happens, it happens, because I think artists become too hard on themselves when their focus is to be famous and mainstream, because if they want to become a Wayne or a Drake or anybody at that level, they have to work really, 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 really hard. They have to have a whole lot of money. You know what I'm saying? It takes a big budget. Yeah. There's so much that goes into it. And then I feel like that oftentimes they almost fall out of love with the process and they get frustrated because it's not happening.
It's not happening the way that they want it to happen.
The way they want it to happen, exactly, or as fast as they want it to happen. So I think that you're absolutely doing it the right way. You're not putting all that pressure on yourself. You're just enjoying your journey.
Yeah, that's all it's about.
Music is your passion. I just
been through so much. It's like I ain't tripping. Like once people know what I've been through in life, I ain't tripping. Like it happened.
Your blessings are already happening every day.
You're here. As long as I wake up every day, I'm good. Like You know what I'm saying? I'm good.
Your kids are good. Your family's good. That's the biggest blessing ever.
Because I know I ain't supposed to be here, but I like, well, I ain't supposed to be here.
By the grace of God,
God got me here for some reason. That's what I wake up every day trying to figure out, like, what's my purpose? Like, I'll be trying to figure out, like, if I could see, like, if I could get the clue, like, just tell me what my purpose is, so I can know, so I can work towards that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. That's what be getting me. You know what I'm saying?
I think none of us truly know. We might have some ideas, but let me ask you this: through music, take the life out of the situation. You're just music. What is your purpose through music?
I'm gonna say therapy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Therapy, like that's my main thing. Like I can express myself. Like you can't have a decent conversation nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So
without people getting offended.
Yeah. So I'm going to go in here and talk to this beat real fast. And whoever I'm talking about, or how you just take it how you take it. You know what I'm saying? So that's really my purpose. Just to show my kids, like, or not just my kids, just anybody that know me or want to know my story or know my story, that do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? It's no matter, you holding yourself back. Nobody else like you are. You know what I'm saying? I done slept in my van. I done did 5 years in prison, came home, got it out the mud, literally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
MuddBabi. Was
washing cars out of a van, sleeping in that van at nighttime.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then I got a car wash and all that, you know. So I'm like, nothing, you can't let nothing stop you, you know what I'm saying? So music is just another stepping stone for me in life to not just prove to myself, but to show my kids and everybody else. Is just like, yo, you can do whatever you want. There's stipulations to it.
Yeah.
You know, with anything, don't worry about the stipulations.
Yeah.
Just focus on what you're trying to do, and the stipulations is going to work themselves out when it's time to get there. You know what I'm saying? So that's my purpose. You know what I mean?
That is facts, man. And thank you for being transparent about that. That's what I enjoy the most about getting to know people, is their transparency and being slightly vulnerable, because that allows people to, because you've got fans, people who look up to you outside of your kids, and they may not have known that. They may not known that you had to sleep out of your van and you were working out of that and you got it out the mud, literally.
Yeah.
You came up, you were taking that accountability. You weren't blaming other people. And people out here need to hear that. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for being transparent and sharing that, because I think we've all been in situations where we've literally hit rock bottom.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like, I talk about it. I talk about the fact that I'm a college dropout. I don't have no college degree, but I still develop my own business. You know what I'm saying? It can be done.
Yeah. It got to the point to where it was like a hobby. For real, I ain't gonna even lie. Like, it would be like, I looked at it like as a hobby. Like, I kept hitting rock bottom but coming back up, but every time I hit rock bottom, come back up, I'm gaining more as I come along. So it was like a hobby to me. So now, like, that's why I say, like, 3 years ago, before I went through physical, I had to go through 3 years of physical therapy, basically. You know what I'm saying? So this last 2 years, I've been working with Authentic. I've been going through therapy. You know what I'm saying? So you know, my car wash, now music, I'm like, what's next?
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
Real.
Like,
Facts.
what's next? Like,
we have to get to the point in life where we can't necessarily be afraid to lose it all.
Yeah.
Because we know we can bounce back from it. You know what I'm saying? And everything that happens in our life is on purpose. That's what God wrote for us. That's our journey. That's our path, and we can't compare it to no one else. Some people may grow up spoon-fed, as they say, with the silver spoon, and they don't endure them struggles. You get what I'm saying?
They don't know.
They don't know what it's like to, like, have a car repossessed, or how am I going to pay my rent?
And when
they don't
that happen, they like,
exactly. They crash out. Where people like you and I, you know, grew up, and, you know, my parents did okay, but we weren't wealthy by any means. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, there were times where I wanted stuff and I couldn't get it because it wasn't affordable for us. You know what I'm saying? It's like we learn from that. You know what I'm saying? And I think it makes us stronger. It gives us our character of who we are. So do you currently still have your car wash business?
Now, right now, I gave it to my buddy. I gave it to him / sold it to him, should I say. So he got it.
Okay. So it's still in existence?
Yeah.
What's the name of it?
Forever Clean.
Okay, dope, dope. Do you at all, I know you're really focused on your music right now, but do you want to start other business ventures down the road, your label?
Yeah, right now I'm working on my clothing line, brand and stuff. People been liking it. I've been wearing it around, people like it and stuff. So right now I've been trying to find a good manufacturer for that, and real estate, getting ready to get into them. About to actually purchase my second house.
Good for you.
And, do that. I'm just right now taking my time. Plus, I got this music going on, so I ain't gonna say I'm taking my time. I'm working, but working just at my slow pace.
Yeah,
not at the pace that I should.
But listen, it's what's working for you right now. You're juggling a lot of different stuff. What's the name of your clothing line?
It's 10th.
What's that stand for? Or what does it mean?
Okay, so when I started rapping, I had 2 homies that passed away. One of them, P, R-I-P-P, and R-P 10th. P actually was like, I was nervous in the studio and stuff like that. I'm talking about sweating bullets, the AC on and everything. It's like 4 of the homies in there. I'm like, yeah, I can rap. They're like, oh. I'm like, but look, y'all gotta leave. So they left and stuff. They came back, and then my homie P was like, bro, like you really sound good. Like he was like, bro, I can really hear you. Like hear you. Like I can feel you. I was like, all right. So that right there gave me the motivation to do that. And then 10th was like, man, you know Sada Baby. Everybody knows Sada Baby. So 10th is like Sada Baby. 10th was a rapper too. He passed away, and me and him did a song, and the next day he passed away.
Oh my gosh.
And so he always be like 10th. So I'm like, dang, MuddBabi. So MuddBabi. So you know, like I got to looking at the little artwork and stuff like that, and I just got to thinking about him doing this.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, you know what? What if I do that and take the blood out and replace it with like dripping looking mud? So that's my logo.
Hard.
You know what I'm saying? So instead of he spelled his name T-E-N-T-H.
Yeah.
I actually spelled it T-E-N-F.
10th.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's dope. So it really has a significance behind it.
Yeah, so it's like it's in remembrance. The hands and the semblance is a remembrance of him. The mud is a resemblance of me, and the 10th part come from hustling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if anybody know what the 10th is in the streets, you know what I'm saying? So it's a hustle, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta respect it, I feel like. You know what I'm saying?
Respect the hustle for sure,
So,
man. That is dope. So it's available now for people to purchase?
Not yet. I'm getting ready to gotta put the website up and get some more inventory in, but
yeah,
soon it will be, because people are blowing me up for it.
I know that's right, because it sounds like a dope brand.
It is.
So like you said, you want to find a good manufacturer that's gonna make good quality, something that you would want to wear.
Yeah, because I mean the stuff I got now is good, but it ain't lasting.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I want something that's gonna last.
Absolutely. That's important, because I feel like when you become like a clothing designer or you own a clothing brand, you have to put yourself in the consumer's shoes.
Exactly.
Would I buy that? Would I wear that? You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So it's good that you have that mindset. You want to make sure that when people buy your brand, 5 years from now, it still looks good. It ain't gonna be falling apart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's dope. So what are you gonna have available?
Hoodies, women's clothes, men's clothes. I'm probably just going to start out with like women's hoodies, set, men's hoodie set, stuff like that,
hats,
and then go from there. I probably ain't going to do the hats yet, because I tried it on the hats. I really didn't like it, so we got to figure it out how we going to go about the hats.
Understood. You could even do like beanies, bucket hats. You know, there's other options too.
For the MuddBabi brand, I got that for the MuddBabi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, dope. Yeah. You know, another suggestion that I always throw out there, because a lot of clothing designers forget about, that's something that everybody wears: Socks.
I got the socks too.
My dog.
I got the women's tote bags for y'all. Got the bucket hat. Hey, listen, I got y'all. It's all coming. Trust me.
I love that because it's crazy how many times I'll ask them, do you have socks? And they're like, no. I'm like, do you realize that babies, kids, women, men, everybody wears socks?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that could be one of people's top sellers.
I got that, like mindset, like from, like I said, because I opened up my own business. So I'm like critical on stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, what can I, I had to actually, didn't nobody teach me how to file my taxes or not. I filed my own taxes, taught myself how to do all this stuff.
I know that's
like,
right.
So I'm like, I'm watching videos and dudes like, you need to learn how much product it costs you to wash a car. So I'm like, all right. I got to doing it like, oh, all right. So now that I'm in, you know what I'm saying, in music, now I'm like, I know the hustle. I know what I need to bring to the table and what's going to keep them there. You know what I'm saying? So, or attract them. So I'm on it. Like I can tell. It. You know, I'm on it. Yo, hey, listen, you think we should get some water? And put the MuddBabi logo on the water.
Right. Like I got the styrofoam cups with the logo on it. Yeah. Just little things like that don't cost a lot, but people love them.
Everybody uses.
They use them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They want them double cups. You know what I'm saying? They put their mud in the double cup. Yeah. No, but that's dope. I love the fact that you have learned, it sounds like pretty much every aspect of the business. Yeah. You said you learned how to file your taxes. I did the same thing because everything is a write-off. Mm-hmm. This is a write-off because I use it for business. This space that I'm in is a write-off.
Like me being here in Atlanta is a write-off.
And I'm not telling anybody to finesse the system, but you can get to the point where you can write off so much that you literally won't be paying taxes.
I mean, no offense, but rich white people do it.
No, that is listen. I ain't offended by.
It ain't finessing. It's what you're supposed to do.
It's what you're supposed to do. Like literally every year, I'm able to write off enough to where I don't pay taxes. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not incriminating myself. It's all legal. Yeah, I would have been. I'm under the radar because I ain't making millions of dollars, you know what I'm saying? But they would have been got me if it wasn't legit. So that's important. And I'm like you, I kind of like to be, I do like to be in control of my situation. Sounds like you're kind of the same way.
I gotta know. I can't let you get over on me.
No, that's facts.
You know what I'm saying? I can't just let you tell me that I made $100,000 in a year, but in my head I'm processing like, well, I feel like $2 million came through my hands.
Right.
So I gotta know.
I'm with you 100% on that because it is difficult sometimes to trust people, especially when it comes to our own personal stuff. This is very personal for you. It's your business. It's your livelihood. That's how your bills get paid.
You want to know everything about it. So even if you go hire somebody to do that for you, you still want to check their work. You know what I'm saying? I treat it like the block.
Nah.
I treat it like the trap.
Got to.
I tell everybody, like, listen, that same energy and effort you put into chasing that girl or getting that bag, put that into doing something positive and watch the outcome.
Man, that is facts.
Real.
On God.
Because if you can get up and go get you a bag of smoke or hit the block or chase a female, you can do that same thing with going to go get you a job or opening up your own business. It's all on you. It ain't on nobody else but you.
Absolutely.
Like, that's on you. If not, you see the outcome, you're going to be homeless or dead or in jail.
Period. That's your options right there. That's your three options. You're going to be homeless, dead, or in jail. Period. That's where that life of destruction that people lead or live, that's where it ends them at. Got to make them choices, man.
Got to.
At some point in time, y'all got to grow up, you know. Got responsibility, especially if you got kids to take care of. Yeah. You are a prime example of what someone should be doing in life. You've done it the right way. We all make mistakes because we're human. Yeah. But they're not losses. They're all lessons. Let me ask you this, speaking on lessons, what is one of the biggest life lessons you've learned that you like really live by and stand on every single day?
Loyalty and honor. You can't trust nobody. You can't trust nobody, man. You can't. you only got you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't. You got. I live by that. Like, if I can't, I'd rather you fear me than respect me, for real, for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gotta. With fear, you ain't gonna even think about talking to me about it. You just gonna wave at me and keep going. I'm gonna wave back at you and keep going.
Absolutely.
You respect me, man. You gonna criticize me, tell me all types of cuss me. You gonna do all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I ain't. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't nobody. You know. You gotta stand on. You gotta find something to stand on.
No, that's
You know
facts. Or we'll fall for anything.
Yeah, I don't trust nobody. I ain't trusting nothing nobody tell. I'm going. Somebody tell me something. I'm going to go ask 17 different people.
Yeah. Listen, I'm on the same time you're on, and I tell people it's no shade, and it's not personal. Oftentimes it's business, especially when it comes to your business. You have to be mindful because this is your livelihood, and letting certain people in could come in and destroy the situation. So it's like you have to be mindful, and it is hard to trust people because nobody is going to value your stuff the way you do. Period.
That's why I tell. Listen. Ain't nobody back home. They want me to open up another one. I'm like, listen, it's hard to do that because I need to be present.
Exactly.
If I'm not present, it ain't gonna work. That's why I gave it up. So because I know I'm peeping what's going on with the times that people don't want to work and things. There's a lot going on in the world, and a lot of people they're blind to it.
Yes.
Like they ain't gonna say they blind to it. They just naive. They don't want to accept it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I gotta get me.
I'm on the same time that you're on, 100%.
Every day I wake up, I'm worried about getting me.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
That's why I don't think I could ever be like a big business owner, because I feel like that it's hard to trust people.
Yeah.
Theft is like the #1 cause of money loss in any business, and it comes from internally. So like if you own, like, you know, like you said, a car wash, and you got 20 people working for you, they're going to be stealing product, potentially money,
everything going on.
It becomes a liability, because what if one of them people's cleaning a car and they swipe something out of it? It's like there's so many scenarios that could happen. I'm not saying it is happening, but it can.
The right watchful eye over it is going to happen.
Yes.
And that's something that I took from prison. Like I took like, you know, when people go to prison, they the best inmate, upstanding inmate. They the best upstanding inmate. Why is that? Because they got that watchful eye over them.
Yes.
They know the alternative is you're either going to walk this yard by the rules or you're going to go to this box.
Yes.
You already caged up. So we're going to take you from a cage and put you in a cage that's in the cage.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So I look at it like that. Like,
yeah.
I really do be comparing a lot of things to prison, and a lot of things I like prison, period. I swear.
Yeah. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that, because it gives you more mindfulness of what's going on. I'm a believer in we have to be more proactive rather than reactive in life.
Yeah.
Being proactive is going to keep you out of a lot of weird situations where being reactive to a situation ends you up in prison.
Yeah. You got to.
So being in prison has taught you to be proactive now.
Yeah, because where I was at in prison, I wasn't supposed to be there. I was at a maximum security where lifers was, and I wasn't supposed to be there. But I was there because of my classification.
Man.
But I had such little time. I'm the only one on the yard. Everybody there got 15 years to just see the board.
Yeah.
So all the stuff that they was telling me, I knew was it had to have some type of truth to it. You know what I'm saying? And the main thing that they told me was, when you get out, don't look back.
Man.
Don't look back. And if you can survive, a soup was 35 cents. If you can survive off of a 35 soup in here, you can survive off of a 35 soup out there.
Man, that's facts.
So that's why I be looking at people like, would you want to go get some steak? Nah, I'm good, bro. I'll eat a noodle.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with being frugal in life. My dad always taught me from a young age, live slightly below your means.
Yeah.
People out here try to live above their means to impress a bunch of people that don't even care about them.
Don't even care about you.
They go broke trying to look like they got money. I can't live like that. I'm a bargain shopper. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, that's how I am. I'm going to what? Macy's,
listen,
Walmart shorts,
Fashion Nova. You know what I'm saying?
Adidas. Hey, these might look. These was $25 on the sales rack. Swear.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's not what you got on. It's what's in you.
What's in you, and you make it look good wearing it.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, and we don't owe no explanation to nobody about what we do. You just keep doing you.
They caught up in that. Gotta explain the social media life, and
No, you don't.
until that something real life hit them, and then that's when they wake up.
That's facts. That is facts, man. Well, listen, it's been such a pleasure to have you here. I've kept you longer than I know that I should have. But listen, we are having such a great conversation. We're talking about life and everything else. So we can anticipate the project coming probably around the end of the year.
Yeah.
Tears of a Soldier.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm excited about that because I love the name. I already know it's going to have a lot of you in it. You're pouring yourself into this one.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Where can people follow you at?
I'm on all platforms. I'm on IG, MuddBabi _ MuddBabi _DNG on Instagram, and MuddBabi on any other platform, streaming platform. MuddBabi.
Make sure you spell it with the I, not the Y.
Yeah. Like my Haitians, I was just down in Tampa last week. He said,
Okay.
"You're not MuddBabi, you MuddBabi."
Baby. That's so funny because I be saying that too, baby. Must be a Tampa thing.
It gotta be.
That is funny, most definitely. I know you have a lot of people that love you, support you. Anybody you want to give thanks to or give a shout out to?
God first, AE, Miss Pinky, Cali One, my daughter, beautiful daughter, happy 14th birthday. I want to thank you for having me.
Of course, it's been a pleasure.
OG Big and Ranking, I'm digging it.
Definitely. Shout out to you.
Thank you.
Shout out to you. You are like the epitome of what every man should be doing in life. You're taking care of yours. You've overcome some stuff and you're not complaining about it. So shout out to you. Definitely. Got one last question. We're live.
Industries.
Big industry's most wanted, not a little one. What makes MuddBabi the industry's most wanted?
I'm MuddBabi. You ain't gonna find nothing authentic than me. Get it off the, you know what I'm saying? I was born in the mud and get it off the concrete. What else I need to say?
I love it. Straight like that, man. Give me some love one more time. Boom. We up out of here, y'all.
Shit like ceiling fans, can water whip with both hands. Really plug no middleman. I fucked it, then I did it in. He want water, spin his bin. Free my niggas out the pen. Can't speak on shit I never did. Holla flame, my blender wrist. My heart too cold, can't love a bitch. My arms will slide if they slip. All the yakking got your buddy clipped. Y'all gas him on some goofy shit. Rapping shit, easy peasy. Super soaker, call it Fiji. He a leech, it's best to leave him hooked on finance, couldn't teach him. Real nigga, my DNA, road runner on that interstate. I bag it, ship it, have it to you by the next day. If you gon' slide a nigga, slide, get your lick back. I'm in the trap, flipping packs, running hella stacks. She suck dick good, pussy wet, can flip it pack. Stepped on they mans off my back, bitch, you know I never lack. Just made 3 bands off a diamond tap, 25 for 8 for threats. I did was out of love, bitch, I never respected back. Tryna see what he was thinking, left his thoughts all in his lap. Got some niggas banging cuz and some niggas screaming slack. Walk down, get your spin on. I was taught you got a bag, then put your man on. Oh, you a freaky hoe, what is his for? Had it down until before they kicked the fucking door. We can do it right now, walk down on shooting crowds. Bitches pig got a growl, had a bag and it was loud. Always that nigga back then, I'm still the same nigga now. Just the pain it took away a nigga's smile. Got me fucked up, I confronted but I need your mama addy. Drilling from the back, got her screaming out I love you daddy. No graduation gown and khaki, clothes was everlasting fatty. Got me dropping stacks up in sacks for this fashion. If you gon' slide a nigga slide, get your lick back. I'm in the trap, flipping packs, running hella stacks. She suck dick good, pussy wet, can flip it pack. Stepped on they mans off my back, bitch, you know I never lack. If you gon' slide a nigga slide, get your lick